Alright guys, I have one more box opening. It is February 5th and it's getting pretty late. I've ordered quite a few of these shavers, rechargeable shavers, just like Chinese knockoffs, like $39.95 or whatever. And I've actually used them for years. And I put one in the car and it got crushed. That was my backup. So I still have two that work, but one is about a year or so old, and it's starting to get, I can tell I'm going to need a backup pretty soon. So I ended up buying something that was similar, not quite exactly what I bought last time. So we're going to see what the difference is, if there is any. Mainly I like the ability to the magnetic face, so you can pull it off and clean it every time you use it. And they're pretty inexpensive, so you can use them for a while, and they're pretty much, there's the side of it. I use it to shave my face as well. Here's the back. Head shaver for bald men. Grooming kit with USB charger, made in China. 5-in-1 multifunction. They give you so much stuff in these. I never use it all. I still got stuff from other one, these attachments. Because they got scrubbers and cleaners and brushes and nose hair trimmers and all that stuff, but I mainly just bought it. I wish they would sell one just with the shaver. See, it has a personal hair clippers. It's got a razor cleaning brush, nose hair trimmers, face wash brush, which I don't use any of that stuff. I mean, it's kind of nice to have, but like I said, I bought a couple of these, and I've got a whole box of parts in here. So let me see what it looks like. Put a little cover on it, like so. Let's go ahead and bring it over here, and you guys can see it better. Let me turn this down so we can see what we got here. Try to get it a little bit straighter for you guys. So we have the trimmer itself, and then this is another thing. I don't really use this cover. I mean, it's kind of useless to me. I don't know if you sit on the counter, but I usually don't use that. Nose hair trimmer. I don't really use that either. I can't even get it out of here, but nose hair trimmer. I guess this is a brush to wash your face or whatever with. I don't really use that either. And here's your little trimmers. I really don't use that. And here's another brush for cleaning. It's rubber. I never use that, but usually what I do is I just take all this stuff out, put it in a Ziploc, and pretty much I got like 4 or 5 sets of these. Never use pretty much any of them, so I don't know what the purpose is. I guess a lot of people like these. I could care less if they put them in there or not. Once you buy one, you got way too many. Open this up. It's got your charger, and that's handy. I got a bunch of those. Here's some little things to clean it with, and of course you got your little user's manual, which that pretty much goes in the trash as well. Pretty much shows you, I guess, what is this? Safety from children, how to attach it and unattach it, how to clean it. I just rinse it underwater. And a lot of these are waterproof, so like this actually feels better than mine, and the button is right there. I don't know if there's a clear sticker over that. Yeah, 75%. And then what I like is you pull this off and all this here can just be rinsed free and clean. You just got to be careful not to drop this because these are plastic, and what will happen is these little shavers will come dislodged, and they're not the easiest thing to put back together. I've already done it once and I was lucky to get it back together, but look at that. It just pops back and forth and then just pop it open. And these power heads, the battery's permanently in there, so you can't really get it out. So once that's dead, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you can repair it. It'd probably be too hard to take these apart. Ooh, this one has 2 speeds, high and low. Low, high, low, and high. And usually they charge up to 90 minutes. This says 100%. I don't know if that's 70 minutes maybe, but I don't charge them that often, and it's pretty easy. Any phone charger, like any of the new phones, has a USB-C, fits right in there, and they charge up probably within an hour, and you can use them for like a week or 2, and they're just pretty handy. But I like having an extra one. And what's cool is all these power heads, they pretty much fit everything. All this Chinese stuff has the same, pretty much the same connection, so all this stuff pretty much fits. So if you buy another one or a different brand, a lot of times you'd be surprised that stuff fits. It all fits together. They must have a universal, either one company makes everything over there and puts different names on it, or it's just a universal. Everybody uses pretty much the same thing. On this one, I guess the brush actually pops off, and then you have to change the brush to this head. This is what fits it. So you can either get this brush, or you got this little rubber brush for cleaning, and then that pops on the shaver. I didn't realize that. So you got a little soft brush to clean your pores. If you want to spread your shaving cream, then you can pop that one off. Pop this one on if you want to clean your, I guess, your face. I don't know. High and low. Clean your buff your spoons. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have. I'll leave a link in the description. This is just like the generic multi-function 5-in-1 machine head shaver for bald men, but it actually does a really good job on your beard. So I don't have a, let me go ahead, I didn't shave today, so let me see if we can get a glimpse of this, how this works. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm pretty shaggy. Let's go ahead and give this sucker a quick shave. And I've got pretty normal hair, gray, bristly, but pretty full beard. I can grow a pretty full beard with this, so it's hard to see in this phone. I don't know. Okay, that's low, high. And you can have 2 of these going on at once. Sometimes I do that if I'm in a hurry. They're nice to keep in the car, but the problem is if you put pressure on them, they break pretty easy. So I try to just keep these at home. And another thing you can do is grab it here. Sometimes they fall apart, but I noticed it's easier to control, especially if you're shaving your head. I like to, instead of grabbing it on the top, I just grab it from the shaver. And it seems to be more comfortable instead of holding your hand way up there. You can hear it carving in. This will save me time tomorrow morning. And then I also have another shaver that's like, it doesn't have the magnetic shaver heads, and it seems to get, it's a little thinner, so you can get kind of like in tighter areas. So I kind of touch up shave with that, like behind my ears and around my nose and stuff if I'm gonna do a clean shave, because this one has a real thick with the magnet on there. It's pretty thick, so it's hard to get into areas like around here and around your ears with it. It seems like the other one kind of does a little bit better job. But like I said, I've been using a similar type of razors for a couple of years, and they actually do a pretty good job. And they do break from time to time. You know, they're not super durable. You just gotta be careful not to drop them, because sometimes if you drop them, they'll shatter. And then like there's springs and little tiny parts everywhere, and you don't know if you broke it or if you can get it back together or what. And a couple of them I had to kind of super glue back together because they wouldn't open and shut anymore, so they would fall apart. And so I super glued them, and then you can't clean them out. So but they work so good, I kept them, and I just clean out the ones I can, and just keep using them because the batteries are good for years. And that's pretty. And of course the blades get dull after a while, and it's just cheaper just to buy a whole brand new shaver than try to find parts. So I just end up having a bunch of spare motors. So if you charge up the motors and one goes bad, you just clip it on another motor, and you don't have to worry about sitting around charging it. But it does get a pretty good shave. I got some other clippers for clipping, you know, my mustache and stuff. I got some extra trimmers. I don't use these, but I think I did a pretty good job. What do you think? And then you can even, like, even if your mustache is grown out, you can eat right through it. You don't have to. Sometimes it'll pull your whiskers, but a lot of times it'll just eat it right up. So if you're in a hurry and you haven't shaved for a couple of days, sometimes you have to trim, but sometimes you can just shave it right off, even if you got a couple days or 3 or 4 days worth of growth, even like a week. You just have to work it a little bit, but it'll take it right off. And like I said, they're so cheap, you can have like 3 or 4 of these, you know, instead of spending 120, 150 bucks on one, like name brand, you can just spend like, buy 2 or 3 of these, keep one in the truck, one in the glove box, you know, one in the bath, 1 or 2 in the bathroom, keep a spare. You know, that way you're always able to, you know, if you get to shave, you're in a hurry, you can shave like it, you know, whenever. But I think that's it. I think I did a pretty good job. I'll do a little touch up in the mirror. I can't really see really well in this phone, but anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I'll leave a link in the description. What do you guys think? Clean shave? Not bad? All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll bring you more good products that you use every day. And you got a red light on there. Looks like a little Cybertruck. I'll catch you on the next one.